Hello, family. Glad to be back with you. I'm Kenneth Love, the founder and executive director of Break Free Ministries, a Christian minister, relationship counselor, and addiction professional. Redemption story. 4 times the psalmist in Psalms 107 said, "And then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them out of their distresses." Redemption, deliverance, restoration, recovery. Remember the reflection? The redemptive blood of Jesus Christ cannot forgive us or cover our sin unless we discover the mess that we are in. So here we are. We've just left Maranatha Christian Center, where I attended and was the pastor, associate pastor, and elder for 12 years. By this time now, as I transition to Abundant Life Christian Fellowship, I've been in recovery 13 years, since 1994. And I would like to say that God had delivered me from all of my mess, all of my obsessions, all of my impulses, but not so. I think you remember that I said that, in the earlier years, I had been a pimp and a player, and I had this distorted image of women. Not only did I have a distorted image of God, but I had a distorted image of women. I thought that God put them here on the earth for me, to serve me. Somehow I got confused in the message my mother was sending me as she took care of me, that that's what women were supposed to do, even as an adult. Not. And so it had taken years, and I had issues, real women issues. And so I had been in affairs, physical and emotional affairs, and hurt my wife and hurt other women. And God still was right beside me. And he kept putting people in my life to help me. So as a result of my issues, I was involved in not just one 12-step program, but I was involved in several. How about AA, NA, CA, Al-Anon? I started going to Al-Anon October 13, 1995, and it's been a blessing ever since. Al-Anon, Nar-Anon, Coda Anonymous, and even Sex Anonymous and Sex and Love Anonymous. I told you I had issues. Some might even say my issues had issues. But thank God for the unconditional love of God, who's there for us no matter what. And he's not there because we've got it together. He's there because we don't. And he wants us to just recognize our brokenness and run into his arms so that we can receive the healing that he has in store for us. And so I've been going to Al-Anon and Nar-Anon for years. As a matter of fact, it'll be 29 years in October that I've been involved in codependent support groups. Codependency, what does that mean? Well, my best and shortest definition for codependency is simply this: depending on someone who's depending on something that's undependable. Imagine that. And so what a blessing it's been for me in my marriage, in my pastoral profession, in my addiction profession. It's just been a blessing. And so I'm going to stop there. And we'll talk more about my experience and my strength and my hope at Abundant Life Christian Fellowship from 2007 to 2010. But until next time, be blessed and know that God makes a promise and he keeps them. He's a promise keeper. Think about that. Promise maker, promise keeper. And when he says, "I'll never leave you nor forsake you," he means just that.